that had dogged Tartuffe and Don Juan, I decided to turn my attention toward a villain for whom everyone seems to hold a mutual sense of loathing. The Doctor. I discovered that I very much enjoy the process of denigrating the medical profession, and as such I've begun work on yet another Doctor play, which will be opening soon. In this one, however, I was to play the role of the Doctor himself, or rather, I suppose I should say the Doctor in spite of himself. My character, named, once again, just happens to be Scatterell, is nothing but a lowly peasant woodcutter who, through a series of misunderstandings, finds himself elevated to the role of Doctor. He quickly discovers that he very much enjoys the process of dispensing medical advice at random, all the while giving impromptu examinations to nubile young ladies. Welcome to stage. How are you?
Good.
And your name is?
Elena.
Elena, pleasure to make your acquaintance. And have you done any acting before, Elena?
No.
This would be your first time.
Yeah.
So, Elena, you are, over 18, yes?
I hope
So, in this instance, he has been brought in to examine the daughter of a nobleman who has been engaged to be married to a rich gentleman. The daughter herself, however, has other ideas, and as such has pretended to a sudden inability to speak. The rich fiancé insists that he will not marry the girl until such time as she can speak again, which always struck me as looking a gift horse in the mouth, as it were. A dumb wife seems to me a double blessing, and the more fool he who fails to recognize that fact. And so, having performed his examination, Scatterell here renders his diagnosis. It seems to me that it stems from a humor. And from experience, we may presume her debilitation comes from out the gall, a state which comes from humors which we call unhealthy. There are vapors which arise from emission of the influence which drives from the onset of the maladies which sat in diseases which, you know. Do you know Latin? No, not a word. So, vapors, by these humors, are so stirred and pass from liver's region on the left unto the right, where heart is left bereft. It happens that the lungs, which are in Latin armian, send messages as they should flatten up to the brain, which we know in Greek is nasmus. And these messages will speak by virtue of an artery, in Hebrew, kubil. And this eventually will see to the vapors filling ventricles waylaid amid a portion of the shoulder blade. And as these vapors, follow closely please, these vapors often carry on the breeze, and please, I beg you, pay your best attention. This breeze blows a most malign intention which comes from, please, now, follow this most close. It all stems from, you see, during a dose, acidity within the diaphragm forms a concavity which makes a dam, the edge of which may then begin to feel loose as nequer polterinum keeps milus. And that is why your daughter is now mute. Well, yes, that's true. You are, sir, most astute. The time was when the heart was on the left, with liver on the right. You are most deft. And yet, we sins have changed that all around. Advances which we've made are quite profound.